Hello to all the skaters out there. Thanks a lot for tuning in. My name is Victor Hallthorpe. I'm a professional inline skater, and today I'm gonna be reviewing this Lightning 110, but not specifically just the 110, the whole series of Lightning skates. I do think it is the biggest thing in 2024 in terms of skating equipment and new skates, basically. The Lightning goes back all the way to the 1990s, where the Lightning was one of the most popular rollerblade skates alongside with the Macroblade, and they have just completely reinvented it. And I believe, after testing this for a week, I believe this is the ideal all-around skate. Honestly, I wouldn't make this review if I did not like it. Been spending a lot of time on it, and I've been spending time on it in different environments, everything from urban skating to trying to jump around in a ball, and to also just going for some speed skate kind of workouts where I try to see what speed you can actually get up to on these guys. And to just start off, I was surprised how close to actual speed skating, which is what I do for a living, you can get with these skates. Now obviously it comes in the 110 millimeters that we see here. They also have a 90 millimeter option, and then it goes all the way down to 80 millimeters. The point of this Lightning skates is really just an all-around skate, and I love that idea. Personally, believe it or not, I started out trying to jump on ramps and in a ball in a skate park in my local hood. Found out after a week or two that that was not what I was made for, and then after that I actually did a little bit of urban skating, just cruising around town, having fun with my friends, until I then later transitioned into speed skating, which is what I ultimately do today for a living. So that just gives you an example that I went through 3 different disciplines within skating before I found out what I actually wanted. That forced my parents to buy 3 different pairs of rollerblade skates, and I don't think they were particularly stoked about that. So I do really like the idea of one skate to rule them all. My big fear was that there is a big chance of, if you try and do it all, you end up failing and you get nothing out of it. However, I've been impressed how well Rollerblade managed to carry out that, because I do really find that this is an incredibly comfortable skate. To give you an idea, the first 2 days I was using this skate, I spent more than 5 hours total wearing it. We were doing some photo shoots in Marseille in France, and I was wearing this skate basically the entire day. I even had lunch wearing them. So comfort-wise, it is a great skate. When it comes to the speed, especially if you opt for the 110 millimeter option, which is what I think you should do if you are going to use it for commutes or even workouts. It is just faster, it's more fun. I know it's a little sketchy to get further off the ground, and obviously you won't be able to steer as well as you would if you had the 80 millimeters, for example, but I do think, unless we go to 125, I do think at the 110 you can easily adapt for that in a short matter of time. So that's what I would go for. And then having this skate allows you to go to skate parks, try and play around with that. And it also just allows you to go fast with little effort. So overall, just a super fun skate that can be used for any purpose. Now I'm gonna dive into why the different specs that I believe makes this skate as cool as it is. Now, first new feature here is the super cool memory buckle. That's a nice feature, especially if you're using this in a street area, or if you're using it to commute. Say you go in and out of a metro or a bus, and then you're gonna skate a little more, it starts raining, you hide cover inside, whatever reason you might have to want to get this on or off really fast and get back to the same fit every time, is that it has these memory buckles that you can have 3 different settings here, tight, tighter, tighter. And then you can adjust the total length over here so that every time it is the same amount of tension. Super cool feature. That's what I'm stoked about. I have not tried any skates that were faster to get on and off than these. The laces, I don't necessarily use them. Honestly, if I go for shorter skates, these buckles are just really good, so no need to use the laces. If it's a 2-minute skate, obviously for longer runs, it gives a nice snug fit throughout the entire skate. What I really liked about it is the fact that they put really high quality wheels on it. These are Hydrogen wheels. I have personally made a comparison between Hydrogen and Hydrogen Pro, which I believe is the fastest wheel in the entire world. I think the results speak for themselves. They are pretty incredible. These wheels at marathon pace, so going close to 40 kilometers an hour, is really just 1 kilometer per hour or even less, I think. Go back, review that video. I think it was down to 0.7 kilometers per hour from the fastest wheels in the world. So now if we look inside this little thing, it comes with a, first of all, footboard sizer. Big fan of that. I've been part of making the maintenance videos where we talk into details, and I really came to be very fond of that idea. It is actually just a sole that you can fit into the skate, which then will make the skate half a size smaller. Super convenient feature to have. If you're not certain, especially if you order online, well, they give you quite some buffer there. Or if you, say my wife, for example, she has one foot that's half a size larger than the other, which for once she won't have to buy 2 pairs of skates to have them both fit perfectly. Another sweet feature that lets you grow a bit like the footboard sizer is the fact that you can change the frame here. So if you want to start out with smaller wheels, then build from there, or fewer wheels or more wheels, whatever setup you end up choosing, well, you don't have to buy an entirely new skate. You can just switch the frame and the wheels. And then it's just a really high quality skate. You feel it in your hands, you can tell like that's a good skate, even though it's really light compared to most fitness skates I've tried. Things such as the cuff here, the inside of that is actually custom made for each model and each design, so it matches the outside colors. I think that's pretty sweet. I also do think it's pretty sweet that, again, if you use these urbanly and not necessarily to go as fast as possible, I think it's pretty cool. You want to look good. And they have a bunch of different color options, so you can basically pick whichever one you prefer. Big thumbs up for the Lightning skates here from my end. I hope you want to give it a go or consider it. Maybe even go to a skate shop and try it out if that's a possibility for you. It is a super cool skate, and I'm gonna be having this as my preferred non-speed skate for the future, and I have a good feeling that you might too if you end up getting it. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching this video. Check out more reviews, more product stuff, more recommendations, and workout ideas on my channel. I made a bunch of them, so if you want to check that out, that'd be cool. If not, I look forward to welcoming you back here on the channel for the next video. See you around.